Hey, Shaz, Ginger Locks. Oh, you're getting your infusion today? Oh, I know you hate that. Yeah, I don't know. I just tried it for the hell of it because I see that on different streams. Subscribers only can comment. So I wanted to see where you do that, and I guess I figured it out anyways. So hey, Joy. Oh, in Florida, it's cold. Really? Oh my God, I went down another rabbit hole of a series last night. I started watching American Horror Story, American Vampire Story. Oh my gosh. I'm terrible for that. I start watching something and I can't stop watching it. So I watched that till 4:30 in the morning. Crazy. Yeah, I know it can. My brother actually lives in Florida, and I know it can get cold in Florida. I want to go visit him now when it's not so cold and no hurricanes. I remember he sent me a video when they had that big hurricane. Well, he was tasked with, I think he was doing sandbag duty or something. I can't remember what he was doing down there, but he was doing something. I fell down a rabbit hole of Irish people drinking strange shots on YouTube. Oh my gosh. A real life movie, Raiden Girls. Excellent. Oh, cool. Hi, Sweet Wheat. Gee, it's nice to see you. Thank you guys for coming in. I actually didn't think anybody would show up. I mean, lately nobody's been showing up because I'm the boring one on YouTube. I have I have no dirt to talk about or nobody to bash. So I'm the most boring channel on YouTube. I think I'll start calling myself the most boring channel on YouTube. You want to come in here prepared to be bored. Oh my goodness. Nice to see you though, Sweet Wheat. Haven't seen you in a minute. So yeah. So I'm going to, what am I going to do today? Oh my gosh. Joy, I have to apologize to you. I forgot all about calling you the other day. I had a doctor's appointment and I forgot all about it. And then the doctor's office called me. And that was one doctor's appointment I had to go in for. I apologize. Do you still want me to call you? I'm so sorry. My stupid phone. I hate my phone. I have to fix my phone so it actually. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Joy. I apologize. I'm such a I'm such a scatterbrain sometimes. I am. I'm such a scatterbrain. I saw Brian went live this morning. I don't know. I think his title was paint drying or something like that. Like I have no clue what it was about. 'Cause like I said, I just got up a little bit ago and I started I'm doing laundry today, so I started doing laundry. No pun intended. Started doing laundry. I mean, real laundry, not the other laundry. I don't even know if there's anything new going on with that case. Um, I love you, Ginger Locks. We have fun. And the ones that come in here don't want the drama. You know, so I give them a place to go where there's no drama. And there's really none. I mean, will we talk about things sometimes when they come up? Sure, but it's not mostly I've been watching so much Netflix and on different channels that I have Peacock now, and I have, oh, that's my microwave. I'm thawing something out. I was wondering what was beeping. I was like, is that my ghost? I'm redoing a big truck for my Christmas. Oh, cool. You see them on the highway sometimes at Christmas time. You know those big, long, those long haul truckers that have their trucks all decorated like for Christmas. I think that is so cool when they do that. I should tell my son-in-law to do that because he drives truck. Although Brian's video was funny, but he was saying somebody was live and I had no idea who he was talking about. What a great feeling. I have no idea. No. Well, I was asleep to start with because, like I said, I stayed up till 4:30 in the morning um, watching American. I think I watched 5 episodes of American Horror Story. You guys don't want to watch it if you don't like vampires. Yes. Yeah. It's pretty, but Macaulay Culkin, Macaulay Culkin was in it, which surprised me. I didn't think I haven't seen him in a minute. He's all grown up now. He's not the cute little kid he used to be. It's going to be my tree stand. Oh, I'm redoing a big truck for my Christmas. It's going to be my tree stand. That's so cool. I see. I'm so unsubbed to so many channels. Ginger Lux, I don't know who goes live anymore. I really don't. It doesn't matter. Vampires don't scare me. Well, it wasn't that it scared me. Well, one part in the first episode scared me, but um, it was that it was gory. Is he really? He's got a kid? Had no idea. I think of him as that cute little kid from Home Alone, but he ain't cute no more. McCullough is probably the most normal celebrity. Macaulay is probably the most normal celebrity out there. He had to go through it to become normal. Oh, Macaulay Culkin? Is that who you're talking about? Well, he didn't play in, let's say this, he didn't play a normal part in this show. He plays some kind like a freak. I know it was freaking me out, part of it. Did you enjoy the squid? Oh my gosh, Ale. I I watched the whole series in one day. I watched it from episode 1 to episode 9 one day. I couldn't stop watching it. And now I've got my husband intrigued about watching it. He's like, "What is everybody talking about these Squid Games? What the hell is up with that?" I said, "Well, you have to watch it to know because it's hard to explain." Keanu Reeves, I've heard, is a really, really nice guy. I've heard he's gone through a lot of heartache in his life. So, yeah, I have heard about Keanu Reeves. He's got another movie out there that's pretty creepy, too. I think it's called The Visitors or something like that. I was in a bar with Cano before. He was sitting by himself. No one was bothering him. I did not go up to him for that reason. Oh, I would have said, "You know who you look like," because I'm nosy like that. Because I've seen celebrities or people that look like celebrities, and you know they haven't been that celebrity. So I always say, do you know who you look like? Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard it 1,000 times. Plus, I have a niece. Well, She's kind of a niece through marriage, but she's not my niece anymore because my brother-in-law divorced her, but I could still consider her my niece, is a actress in Hollywood who is in a lot of made-for-TV movies. Look her up, Allison McAtee. She's been in like in shows like NCIS, all those shows, and she's been in made-for-TV movies like Lifetime movies. She's been in a few of those. She's really, really pretty, blonde bombshell. I've been around enough celebrities, but most of them are musicians. Yeah, Allison McAtee is her name. She's very pretty. But that's the only real, besides football players and hockey players, that I've ever been around. I did that. I went to visit my sister, and we went shopping in Franklin and seen Tim McGraw and Faith Hill shopping. We didn't bother them. Oh, they're such a cute couple. I love them. My rock past, I met a few, even went on tour with one band. Woo, are you a groupie, Jazz? That is so cool. So who was Brian talking about this morning? Does anybody want to like inform me? Or is it bad to be informed? I don't know. See, I don't really know. You worked in Philadelphia radio. I got to be around quite a few people. What exactly? I can't remember what you said you did there. You did something like with venues and stuff. I've seen Dave Matthews Band. I know. Dave Matthews is your favorite band. I know. I know. I've heard you say that before. I was a rock chick. Dave Grohl is the center of my affections, just as an amazing person. I don't even know who that is. So I guess I'm not a rock chick. Oh, that 3-hour drive yesterday was a bummer. That's so long, to be in the car. Just to go to a game and then turn around and come back. But it was her last game of the season, so we had to go. But it's a long way to go. And then we went for something to eat to this hot dog place called Mad Dogs. And my husband and I had a Chicago hot dog, just one each, which was enough because they're like foot long. And they were really good. I don't even know who he is. I think I would leave my husband for Dave Grohl. I don't know what band is he. Hi, Jackpot. How are you? I know they were like these really thick, really good buns, like really amazing buns. They were really good. I have to go to the store, which reminds me, I have to go to the store today and get some buns because I'm just going to make, what do you call it? I'm trying to think. God, my mind isn't working today. Oh, yeah, meatball subs for dinner. And my husband, he better like it or lump it because I'm not making anything else. So I'm in the Chicago area, so I know that hot dog celery salt on it. Oh, yeah, it has celery salt. It had tomatoes, onions. It had, I think, a hot pepper. It was like it was so huge that it was hard to get your mouth around. It was very messy. I volunteered for my town's trick or trunk Saturday night, expecting 1,000 kids decorating my trunk in Kia Soul. I have a Kia Soul. I love my Kia Soul. I love it. I love my Kia Soul. It's such an easy car. It's easy to park. It's easy on gas. That's what I made my husband drive it last night. Hi, Ale, by the way. I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello if I didn't. Actually, I cheated and bought already made meatballs, but I have made them. I have a recipe for meatballs that I've made before, but I cheated. I just they were in the freezer. I brought them out, and that was it. Um, I'm trying to do something. Okay. I turned subscribers off. Only, I think I did it right. Did I? Save. There we go. I wanted to see how you did it. I'm taking you with me. I went to Ireland to see them play 2 years ago, and just wow, before Dave, my love was Axl Rose. At school, I was saving my lunch money to fly to LA. Who are you taking with you? Oh my goodness. We were teasing our granddaughter last night and saying that she has to share her Halloween candy with us. And she was like, no, I don't. She's only 5 years old. She says, no, I don't want to. Like, we're just teasing you. Oh, she's so cute. I wish we said to my husband and I said to her, you're not allowed to get any older. You're not allowed to have any more birthdays. Because they're growing up too fast. It's sad. You look at them and you're like she lost a tooth like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, that makes me so sad because once they start losing their baby teeth, they're like growing up. No, don't lose any more teeth. I like Axl Rose. I actually know who that is. So I'm not that out of the loop. I even like when we were driving up there yesterday, I was crocheting. I was like, because he was driving, of course, because I don't like to drive at night, or actually, I don't like to drive if I don't have to, period. Unless I'm at home alone and I want to do something, and then I don't mind driving. I don't like driving when he's in the car because he's very critical. He doesn't think anyone can drive but him. I don't know if anybody's been with anybody that is well, I'm a backseat driver, but he is worse than me. And he's like he's watching like three lights ahead of to make sure I'm not making any mistakes. Like it drives me crazy. So I hate driving with him in the car. I haven't realized. Oh, are you on your way to, are you driving to your infusion? So far, you're making cake. That's cool. Cake is good. I haven't made a cake in so long. I swear to God, in so long. I need to clean my oven out too. Like I need to seriously need to I need to, God, what am I trying to say? I need to, like, I want to do the self-cleaning thing on my oven, but it was too hot in the summertime to do it because it comes out so clean when I do that, but it gets really hot. And I remember Cindy when she turned hers on and her stove caught on fire. So I'm kind of scared to do it. And I remember the last time I did it, it like smoked up and the smoke alarm went off and my neighbors were coming outside because I had to open the door and I had to fan the smoke alarm because it wasn't on fire, it was just smoking really bad. So there's smoke billowing out my door. No fume spray. Oh, to clean the self-cleaning thing on my oven works. I mean, it does. It works really well. All I have to do is wipe it clean, because I have done it a few times. But it's pretty close to my cupboards, and that's what's freaking me out because I don't know what I'd do if it caught on fire. My dad's an awful backseat driver. I feel him pump non-existent brakes. I must admit that I am also a backseat driver. I am. I'll admit that. I'll be sitting, he'll be at a light and going to turn left, and I'll be going I'll be watching for traffic and saying, there's a truck coming, there's a car coming. It's I see it. He gets a little irritated with me at times. But I mean, you can't help it, especially if you're a driver. If you're a driver and you drive. He just came on the radio. Are you on your way to your infusion, Ginger Locks? Or did you get it already? Because I know you usually get it around 10, don't you? Or don't you usually get it in the morning? I don't even know what an infusion is. I've never had one. But I take it that it's not a fun thing to have. This cake is easy peasy. It's a fruit tea loaf. Soak your fruit in tea, then add flour and egg. Boom, you have a cake. Seriously, have you ever made that? What do you call it? Oh, shoot. What's that fruit in a can cake? What do you call that stuff that comes in a can? Canned fruit. What do you call that? Oh, what do you call that? I can't think of the name of it. Why I can't think today. It's one of everything. A can of fruit, a cup of flour, one egg, and something of sugar. Or there's some of I think sugar, flour, fruit cocktail. Oh yeah, a can of fruit cocktail. And what's the other thing that goes in there? Something, I think oil. Or a cup of oil. I think it's a cup of everything. And plus a can of fruit cocktail. And it's so good. And it's so easy. It's kind of like a dump cake. Ever try that friendship cake? I've heard of it. What's in that? What is in that friendship cake? I have heard of it though. That might be close to what the fruit cocktail cake is. The fruit cocktail cake is really good. My husband came home from Sam's Club the other day with all these little fruit apple pie things that are really sweet. Oh my gosh. I'm like, what are you doing to me? What's in the friendship cake? I've heard of the friendship cake. The fruit cocktail cake, you make it with a jar of stuff a friend gives you and pass it out 5 or 6 more. Oh, hmm. I've never, I know, I've never heard, I've never heard of what the recipe is. That sounds fun. Yeah, it does sound fun. But if you ever want to make a real easy cake, like the fruit cocktail cake, it's like one and one and one and one. Like 1 can of fruit cocktail, 1 cup of flour, 1 egg, 1 cup of oil, it's one of everything. I think it's one of everything. I'd have to, don't swear by me. I haven't made it in years because there's just 2 of us here, so we never eat anything. Whenever I make, like, if I make brownies or if I make anything, it never gets eaten here because neither of us will eat, like, even muffins. We won't eat a lot of, we won't, we'll go to the store and get like 4 muffins and we'll eat maybe 2 of them. The first time, the very first time we get them home from the store, and then we won't eat them again. Kim made it to my granddaughter's school, about to watch the model there. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, I love that. Hey, Jamie, thank you. Share yours now, Jamie. Share yours. Oh, you're getting gas? Wait, did you say? Did you get your infusion yet? I never have to. You know what? Since my husband bought my car 2 years ago, I've never had to get gas. Never, not one time. Whenever my tank is low, he takes it to the gas station and gets gas. I have never had to get gas. I mean, I know how to do it. He just does it for me. He's such a sweetie. Oh, they're 5 and 2. Oh, I love that age. My granddaughter's 5 too. She's going to be Elsa. The her brother's going to be the swamp zombie or something like that. And the one that was playing basketball last night, Courtney, is going to be something from Monsters Inc. So, Joe, my sister from a different mister. Hello. So I don't know if they're gonna like go to someplace, like they usually, what they've been doing, like the last year, what they did is they went to the fire hall and they just like got their candy. I mean, everybody brought their candy there, and so they got their candy there. Texas girl, hello. Hello. Can I just say I feel sorry for Corey? I don't know. Corey, I love Corey. I've talked to Corey privately. I mean, I think she gets a bad rap. I know she says some messed up things sometimes, but she gets pushed a lot. And I care about Corey. I really do. I've heard her cry a couple times on streams, and I just like her. Sorry. We have 25 volunteers, and the shops that's set up for kids in my small town. Ginger babe. I just said that about Corey because her a notification just came up that she posted a video. I wish she'd go live more often. So now I figured out how to do the subscribers only thing. Maybe I'll do a stream for members or something. Or I would like to do, because I have to do stuff for my members, but I would like to do, I'm first of all, a giveaway for sure. But also maybe a call, like what do you call them? Hangout call. If I can figure out how to do it. It's been so long. Haven't done it for a minute. There isn't anyone on here that would make me cry. Yeah, it's not, yeah. I just ignore it anymore. I think it's hilarious. Like, if you watch the side chat, like the people that are like nasty, and the nastiest people in the side chats are the people that are supposedly good wives and mothers. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, they can't grow up. So, and they go after the same, look, it's been the same person that they've gone after for how long now? Like 3 years. I've been on YouTube for 3 years. It's been the same thing for 3 years. It's either Molly, it's Tiffany, or it's Laura. Like, it's those three. And I'm just like, wow. I mean, after 3 years, you'd think you'd be tired of the same going after the same people, But I guess that, I mean, when you don't have anything else to talk about, that's what the thing to do is just go after someone relentlessly. I mean, I've had people go after me like for 2 years almost, and it's like, what you've gone after me, so what do you think anything is going to change? As far as me, I'm never going to meet most of these people, so what they think of me is none of my business, and I could give a shit. I adore my Tiffany Marie. She helped me in dark times. Yeah, exactly. And I know a little bit of how she is behind the scenes with people, and she's been a good person. So you can, I don't know. If you just spend your time just going after people for the simple sake of going after them because they're easy targets, or because because you're going to pick apart every single thing they do, then I don't know. It just, to me, shows that you don't have much of a moral compass. And you're there saying that you're the moral, you're on the moral high ground of YouTube, and you're better than everybody else, and everybody else is a lowlife or an asshole, but yet you're doing exactly what you say you don't agree with, except that you're okay with people that do it as long as they are okay with you. So whatever, it is what it is. It's ridiculous. It's just, I'm just so over these people. So I to me, will let them say whatever they want, go and do whatever they want, and I'll stay out of it. What they think of me is none of my business. Like that saying is, what they think of me is none of my business. And it never will be. So, and look how well Tiffany's done. Like, she's gone. I remember when she wasn't even at 1,000, and now she's at almost 16,000. So she's doing her own thing and getting up there. Hey, sweet Lilith, please go and watch AB's video that he just finished. It's about Tiffany Marie, and it's amazing. AB really is standing up for her. He had enough. Can someone post AB's link? Because I don't sub to them. I don't know what their channel name is. Does anybody have their channel name? Because I don't know what their channel name is. I will though. I will go watch it. Does I think she's been ignoring everything mostly. And look, she's been called a liar. Have we made mistakes? Okay, here's the thing. We've all made mistakes on here. Oh my gosh, I've made so many mistakes on here in this past 2 years. It's not even funny. I don't even want to go back in my videos and look at all the mistakes I've made, things I've said to people, things I've, but, I can admit that I haven't always, been a good person. I haven't always done the right thing, but the only thing I can do is be better. And that's all people can do is be better. And if people can't accept that, well, that's on them. That's their problem. And as Tiffany's would probably admit, there's things that she said that she's, not proud of. And that's fine. We're human. Like I said, I do like Corey, but she gets pushed a lot, and she gets pushed and she pushes back, and people don't like that about her. I myself think that she's been through a lot in her. I know for a fact she's been through a lot in her life because I've talked to her privately. And if you talk, thanks, sweet Lilith. That's so sweet of you. I've talked to her privately, and low lifes and assholes. I have no idea what or who you're speaking of, but good morning. That's a smart move, Carla. Better to stay out of the fire, I say. I only watch a few people. Hi, True Helper, by the way. Yes, I'm just saying that none of us is perfect. We're all human. And the only thing we can do, is, do better. And if you've ever talked to her privately, that she went through a lot, and she has a lot of people coming at her. And sometimes, and I've been in that position where you've got all these people coming at you, and you just, at a certain point, you've had enough, and then you lash out, and sometimes it doesn't come out well. But now I've learned that it doesn't do any, because here's the thing, you're not going to make somebody like you if they don't like you. And that's the thing. I've heard and seen some nasty things about the people you're speaking of, but I don't harass or do evil crap to them. I may throw a mater here and there, but never the hate in my heart. Exactly. I hope I said good morning, True Helper. I have no, even the people that dislike me, I don't have, I really don't hate anybody. I can't say I seriously hate anybody. There's some people I would prefer to stay away from, but I don't hate anybody. If I was friends with somebody 3 years ago and we fell out of our friendship, it doesn't mean I hate you today. I don't. Even though you're throwing grenades at me over and over and over, it doesn't mean I hate you. It means I've chosen to step away and try and be a better person for myself, not for anybody else. Look, we went through the greatest loss of ever, losing our 9-year-old niece. Okay. was the worst thing in a horrific accident. It was something I can't even talk about it still because it was so bad. Um, Back to hiding, like checks in the mail. But when you go through something like that in your life, you realize that there is nothing more important than your family and your true friends. And I mean, if you have a few true friends on here, and I mean, come on, you're always going to have a few friends. You're going to have support. No matter how many people hate me, I'm still going to have people that come in here that like me, which I appreciate all of you that come in here. I haven't spoke to Ben for 5 months. He's still my bestie though. Exactly. I mean, we prayed for you, Carla, and that will still bothers the heck out of me. I know I've said it before, but I'm so very sorry for your loss. I couldn't imagine that pain. It was hard. It was very hard, but then it puts everything in perspective for you, because it makes you realize that's what is important, because anything can change at the blink of an eye. Look, this child got off the school bus. It was the first week of school. She got off the school bus and it happened like that. And it was over. She was gone. And nobody you shouldn't lose someone that young. And that's what, I guess that was a life not lived. She had so much potential. She was such a happy child. She was very into religion and God, and thank God her mother really is spiritual and believes in God, and you know but they're moving out of their house. So too many memories, too hard. I realized more important things than the stupid haters on YouTube. Exactly, Joy. Exactly. And that's why, and to me, and that's why I needed like some time off, because I had to really think and put in perspective what, and you know what? I was surprised at some of the people that did reach out to me. And, you know who you are. Some of the people that I thought truly hated me, that actually have a heart. And then when you find out that person or persons have a heart, and it's very it's very good to see that. It's very good that they put their heart ahead of their hate, if you will. And there was a few that did that. So, and for them, and they probably are listening. They probably didn't leave a comment, but and they probably will know who they are. And I thank them for that, because I understand that I sold our house after my husband died within 2 months. I sat and cried every night there. Yeah, I could not sleep. It was hard. It's still, every once in a while will, it will be hard. You'll think about it and you'll just start crying. I understand that. Okay. She is a very wise soul. There are so many better things to use that energy on. Yeah, there is. Yeah, mourning, especially the mourning of a child, has a way of allowing people to put down their grievances. And yeah, and I was surprised actually at some of the people that reached out to me, because it was a really rough time. Like, I'm telling you, when I say rough, It was just the circumstances, the suddenness, if someone, okay, so if someone's sick for quite a while, if a child is sick for quite a while and you prepare yourself, okay, but a sudden death, like what happened with her, is just, you never expect it. So it's hard to process it. The other side of the coin, our friends refused to move because their daughter died in that house. Everyone deals with grief so differently, and none is right or wrong. Well, Shaz, yeah, and I can understand that. But for her, the accident, where it happened, and she just can't, she cannot bring it upon herself to stay in that house. Hi, Kim. Nice to see you. Yeah, she can't bring in and he's in the military, so he just got transferred. So that's good for her. That's what she needs to heal. So, and plus she has a little baby, so she's taking care of a baby, which is going to keep her busy. The sweetest thing that happened at that funeral, and I don't know if any of you were in here when I talked about when her brother went to the preacher at the graveside and said, "Can I say a prayer for the adults?" And he said a prayer, and he just said, "Please, I pray that every adult on here is kind to each other and good to each other, so we can all go to heaven and see Risa again." And oh my God, there was not a dry, when I say there wasn't a dry eye there, we were all holding hands. There was not one dry eye at that graveside, because I mean, it's coming from an 8-year-old, like out of his mouth. Like, I'm in PNS withdrawal ATM, but they'll be back on Monday. Good morning to you, my dear. Hey, Kim A. I just I just think there's more important things to do than fight on YouTube. And I've been watching so many, like Squid Games. I watched the whole season of Squid Games. I hope there's a season 2 too, because I really like that series. And not so much the gore and stuff of it, but the relationships in it. I mean, that's what I got into. The relationships of the people in the Squid Games. And I got my husband like really intrigued about it. He's like, "What is this that everybody's talking about, the Squid Games? What is this about?" I'm like, "Well, you have to watch it." And now, not a dry eye on this old Jen. That child is truly a sweet and very wise young soul. Isn't it something how our young can be capable of such blessed deeds to others? Oh yeah, he had us all bawling, I mean, we were all getting ready to leave. And he goes up to the preacher and he said, "Can I please say a prayer for the adults?" And he was specifically saying a prayer for the adults, because in his child mind, he knows how adults can be. And he just wanted everybody to be kind and good to each other so we could all go to heaven and see Risa again. So, there was not, I'll tell you, there was not one dry eye on there. It was just, everybody was so shocked because it just came out of the mouths of babes that they say that, and, him saying that, him like taking upon himself to say a prayer like that was, I mean, it wasn't a prayer that prayer like Our Father. It was a heartfelt prayer. I have a little girl who has a severe disability, and that child has more empathy in her little finger than most adults will ever know. She humbles me every day. Exactly, Shaz. Children can be so wise, so wise. And that's a thing that I came away from everything with, was how wise this little boy was. I mean, just how wise and how sweet that he cared enough to say a prayer for all the adults there. And maybe if we were more like that on here, instead of giggling and cackling like witches when someone, someone is being hurt, maybe things wouldn't go south all the time. Maybe if you didn't concentrate, or I'm not saying you guys, not you guys, but people didn't concentrate on hurting people constantly, maybe this place would be more pleasant. It used to be a fun place. I remember when it was fun, but it sure hasn't. Did someone put AB's link in the chat? Because I don't know that channel, and I would really like to go and check it out. Who, I don't know what their channel is. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I'm not sure what their channel is. Hey, Jackpot. Did I say hello to you? I'm sorry if I didn't. I properly apologize. Yeah, Jojo, like once you've been doxxed, it's like who cares anymore? Who cares? I've been doxxed. Don't matter. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it like some people do. Like, well, I've been doxxed. That's the most horrible thing in the world. No, that's not. When I first came on YouTube, to be honest with you, it was with my first and last name. I mean, I didn't know anything about live streams. I didn't know anything about swatting. I didn't know anything about, a lot of things. I guess I was like kind of naive. Are you planning on going to the Camp Out for Hunger? What's that? What is that, Ginger Locks? Camp Out for Hunger. Goodness. That sounds interesting. I guess you don't eat if you're going to a Camp Out for Hunger. It still doesn't fix the void. It's all good. I caught the best of the morning on the main radio. I need to go over and check out that channel. I do. I don't know if I found the right. Does he have 16,000 subscribers? Does AB? It's just like Kim. I mean, what? I don't see anywhere where he's like sticking up for Tiffany Marie. I don't know if I got the right channel though. It just, hi Theta. How are you? It just, once you've been doxxed once, and they were going all over the place. They were doxing my husband and me and whoever. And I was like, I was trying to like thwart it because they were going in all these chats. And I'm like, oh God, after a while, I just gave up. I just said, wow, you can just not like, you just have to ignore it. Because if you draw attention to it, then people are going to know, well, you're worried about it. My queen and I try to catch as many as we can. We've been doing a food drive for the last 6 months to bring there. Looking forward to it. The date's been moved this year. Starts November 1st. Wait, what is it now? You bring food and people that need it. I hear my phone ringing, but it's not my phone because my phone is right here. You bring food and, oh no, that's a train. You bring food for people that are in need, like a food bank. I don't know. It's coming close to Thanksgiving now. So I suppose there's a lot of people that are going to be, I heard that this year is going to be pretty expensive for Thanksgiving. I don't know. We usually don't do a lot for Thanksgiving. The Camp Out for Hunger is a food drive that is done by the Preston and Steve morning show on 9. Okay. It's through Philabundance and other charities. People bring food and donations to the event. Oh, that's cool. I wish it was here. I would bring all kinds of stuff. I'll tell you what, I would bring all kinds of stuff that I have in my pantry, like stuff that, like cans and all kinds of cans of soup and stuff like that. I guess I might call us food hoarders. We've got so much food in our pantry. I mean, I swear we could stay here for a year and never starve. We got a freezer downstairs, we got a freezer upstairs, and it just, I don't know why. I guess we're afraid of running out or something. Going up $1 more a gallon. I believe it. It's $3.39 right now at certain places. It has a little of everything, and the whole WMMR crew do their radio shows throughout the day there with all kinds of events, special bands, fun stuff for the littles, and all kinds of prizes. Oh, I wish I could go. Not to mention it feels good as hell to give back. Yeah, it does. It does. I know when I give stuff to the homeless vets and stuff like that, and we are always giving clothes and stuff away. I mean, I know when I say clothes, we both went through our closet and went through and gave away our winter coats. They have a winter coat drive here. My stores are stuffed with items. Yeah. I think they're talking more about food. $3.61 a gallon here in Pennsylvania. Thank you to the installed dummy in chief. He's not winning any popularity contests, is he? Yeah, I know a lot of people that did vote for him that are regretting it now. So they're like he hasn't done a goddamn thing for this country that's worthwhile. And I won't get into politics because I know that a lot of people don't like that. But yeah, it's been dummy in chief like that. Yeah, people have said that. Stole dummy in chief. You mean the one that stole the election? Him and his son should be in frickin' jail. His son's such an idiot. God, I don't know how You know, how they spent 4 years going after Trump for everything. Like, I'm sorry, this is the only bit of politics I'm going to, they spent 4 years trying to impeach Trump for everything under the sun. And yet they let this fool get away with whatever. His approval ratings are in the tank. Every person I know who voted for him have buyer's remorse, but I'll stop. Exactly. True helper, same here. Like even like my stepson and they all voted for him and they're regretting it now. I'm like, well, we told you. We did. We told you he wouldn't be good for this country. And he wasn't. He isn't. He isn't. Wasn't. Gosh. But anyways, folks, I got things to do. I got laundry to do. I thank you all for showing up today. I appreciate you so much. Thank you all for coming in. I'm sorry it's not exciting in here, but you know, we got to have a few of these streams where there's no drama. We just talk about everyday things, you know. America has been put back to Obama era. Gas, food, everything is higher. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There goes my ghost flushing the toilet again. Okay, guys, everybody have a great day. Love you all. Bye.